Well, hello, folks. I know a lot of you are probably stuck in the house, and you're trying to find everything you can to keep yourself entertained and keep from going crazy over this COVID-19 pandemic we're in. So I'm going to give you something that you may not have thought about, and that is audiobooks are a great way to spend time, and you don't have to go to the library to get them like you do a regular book. And a lot of you don't have players, MP3 players, or stuff that you can download from the library too, but I'm going to introduce a new area that most of us have available, and you could use to download books from the library too and listen. I'm going to give you examples. The flip phones. I have one right here, an old one that I'm no longer using, but it will play audiobooks. The key thing that you need to look for when you look for that cell phone that may be in your old drawer, or a family member has one, look somewhere on the phone for a SD card location like this one has, or did have, right here. It's a SD location, and a SD card will go right into there. So that's the first thing that you have to look for. Now, some phones don't have a slot on the side, like my new flip phone from Verizon. It doesn't have an SD card location or slot on the side. You need to go to the owner's manual, and mine is located in the battery compartment. And this is my SD location right here. This card will come right out and go right in there. These are small SD cards, and that's what it takes, is the small one, not the large one. And I forget the names of them, but they come with an adapter. That this little memory card will come with an adapter that will go into your computer to download the books to. Okay, now that's the cell phones. Well, you may not have a cell phone or a flip phone, so there's one other thing, is you may have a voice recorder. This is a small, cheap Olympus voice recorder, and whatever the voice recorder you have, it has to have a SD card location, and this one has one right on the side, right there. See? There's the little SD card, so it goes into the side. That's what you're looking for. If it doesn't have an SD card location, you can't use it. The important thing about these cards is when you go to your public library and you go to the download section, this is what you're going to download to, and then you're going to stick this into the slot, the appropriate slot for your flip phone or voice recorder or whatever. So you're going to have to do some research on that little device you have as to where it's located. Okay, most of them have a little slot on the side. This particular model is like I showed you, in the battery compartment, or that will be where they're going to be located, in the battery compartment. All right, now that we have that, and if you have a device similar to what I've shown you that has an SD card, we're off to the next stage. So I'm going to take the attention off of me, and we're going to my computer with a screenshot that you will follow how I go to the library and how I download a book to that little SD micro card right here. So Let me set up, and I'll be right back with you, and you'll see a screenshot of my desktop. Okay, right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to start with the process of downloading an audiobook from your public library to a SD micro mini memory card that I showed, and place that card in a device like a flip phone or some device that will play music. Anything that will play music will play the audiobooks. Okay, so I need to have some things, or at least you need to get some things. First, you need to find your public library website, and you need to contact them. If you don't have a library card, you'll need to order a library card, and you'll need the access pin for the library card. That's in order to access the media section of your library. That's where the audiobooks live. So my library is Alachua County Library System in Gainesville, Florida. So we're going to go there and we'll begin the process. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome, which is my preferred browser. And right up here I have Alachua Library. This is the library website for my library. So you need to find that. It's right here, .us. And under media is where you want to go. And right here, media, I click on that. And you want to get Overdrive. This is the symbol for Overdrive. My cursor is going around, and it's blue field with a big white O. And right over here on the side, it says if you've never used Overdrive, then you need to go right here, how to get started. And this is under ebooks and audiobooks, so you want to find that on your library system. Or get your people at the library to help you get started. I'm going to show you how it looks on mine. So I'm going to click right here, and it's going to take me to the starting point. Now, there's several different things that you could be using, but we're going to cover a computer for downloading the audiobooks. It's much easier. So we're going to the computer right here, Windows 8 through Windows 10, and instructions right here. So using Overdrive on Windows 8 and 10. And you can listen to your audiobooks on the Overdrive app, so you don't have to download them to a memory card if you don't want to. For the people that are staying home with the virus that we have to stay away from crowds, then you may want to just listen to it on your Overdrive app. So you could do that. We click. Now here is some instructions on how to do it. What you have to do is download the app to your computer and store it in your downloads, and we're going to see how to do that. You read through all of this, and when you get down here, it says you'll need to install the classic version of Overdrive Media Console. Go to this link right here, and it's going to give me a file. Well, I got to go on down, and there's more information here that you can read, but down at the bottom, this is how I get the link. You got all these options, but I want download for Windows Desktop. So I click on that, and here's where I'm going to get my file. This is the Media Console setup file, and I'm going to place it in my downloads. that's where you should put most everything that you're going to download to your computer, which is an application. Now, this will go under my PC downloads, so I know where to go when I activate this. But I can probably activate it without actually going there. We're going to see. Okay, see, it says it already exists. I have it on my computer. All I'm going to do is show the steps to get it on your computer. We're going to stop right there. I'm not going to download it again. That's what it looks like right over here. There's the app. Now, there's nothing, I haven't downloaded anything, so there's no books there right now. This is simply a player and a place that the library places your audiobook files for you to transfer to a memory card. So this is why you need this app. And this is where the books will appear, and we'll come back to them later and see that. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you open it up. Now we're going to go back to the library and get a book. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go to our media. Click on media. And then you want to go down, and when you see ebook and audiobook, right here, connect now. And what you could do is bookmark this, and you'll have this section always ready to go, that you can go right to the books. Now you come down, and actually before you do that, you have a section up here, collections, subjects. I suggest for our demonstration, we're going to go to collections. And we're going to just audiobook. The other opens up everything, and we just want to narrow down audiobooks. And for right now, we're going to look at only available now that are ready to check out. A lot of books aren't ready to check out, and you'll have to place them on hold. But here's some books. And you do have a filter over here that you can look at just fiction, nonfiction. So I'll leave this for you to look at. Right now our goal is to show you the basics of how to download a book, okay? Now, this is the symbol for audiobook, the little headset there. And when you see that, it's available, okay, like that. And everything is going to be, and it'll say borrow down here. I'm going to look at something that I haven't looked at before, and we will download it. Let's see, now I'll go to the second page. These are all good, the fix. Okay, I'm going to try this one, the David Baldacci, The Fix. I haven't read that, and I'm going to use this as an example for you. Now, right down here, you click on Borrow. Notice your hand comes to a pointer, and you click there. Now, one thing is, if you are not signed in, it's going to ask you to sign in before you can actually select the book. So be prepared for that. I'm already signed in, so it doesn't prompt me for that. Okay, now here's, you can get it for 21 days. There's options of less time, but we're going to download it. This would be if you're wanting to listen to it on your Overdrive app on your computer. You have 21 days to do that. If I download it, then I've got it for as long as I want it. So I'm going to borrow it. And then it says the fix is checked out. It just checked it out to me until April 14th. And I've got 19 more titles that I can download from my library. Now right here is download MP3 audiobook or listen now in browser. This is what I'm saying. You can just stop right here and listen to it on your computer come back at another time, open the app, and be able to listen to it and finish the book. So our goal is to download this, so I'm going to do the download. And it says the Overdrive app is required for this format on your current device. And I'm going to confirm because it's letting you know that if you don't have it, you're going to need to download it. Confirm. And what it's going to do is bring up a file. This is the file for the book. And now I need to put it somewhere on my computer that I will remember where it is. And I usually do it under Downloads. And I have library books right here. I have a folder, library books. So I'm going to put it in that folder. And see, I have other books there. So then I hit Save. So you need to know where that's located under Downloads, Library Book. This book, Fix. The Fix is going to be there. I download it, and it came up there. Let's see. Let's open it up. There. I did have to open that file to get it to this point. So once you do download it, you have to open it. And now by opening it, it's asking me where do I want to store it. It's saying that it's under library books, but let's see. I could change that. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it, and we're going to leave it there, and I'm going to open it, and now it puts it here, and it will start downloading. And if I want to see the progress, I can see it right here, and right along there it's got to download 10 parts, and each one is going to do its little thing. So this is the first step when you get to the app, is you have to download it, and then it will be stored in your Overdrive app, and then you can transfer it later with the transfer option to a memory card, and we'll do that when it finishes. But what I'm going to do is come back in a moment. We'll refresh this. I'm going to close this and then do this again, and see, now it's working on the second file. Okay, and these automatically check themselves on the left hand side, so that's part of the default. So when all of these are complete, you'll get a complete signal, and we'll come back at that time. So I'm gonna put it on pause and come back. Okay, so hold on. Now when you have finished, and there'll be all parts have already been downloaded. That means that we don't have any parts left, and that's what you're looking for. When that happens, then you're ready to either listen to the book, and you could listen to the book just by double clicking on it, and now it's ready to play. This is the player right here.
Audio presents The Fix.
And you can put bookmarks in it, and here's bookmarks over here, so you can listen to the whole entire book from this player right here and not have to go any further. Okay, but if you want to go to the next step, which is transferring this audiobook, The Fix, to a SD memory card, you need to go over here to the transfer button. See these two arrows? Just click on transfer. And I need to tell you, before we do this, the memory card needs to be placed into the device that you're going to use to play it, because it will create the files needed and folders to place the books in. If you don't do that, it's not ready to play. So first, put your blank card into your player or your flip phone that I showed you, the different devices, and then remove it, and then you'll have the folders on there that you need. And what we do is we come over here, and this is a transfer wizard, and the title is The Fix. The format is MP3. All these will be MP3. And then we go to Next. And now what it's doing is looking for the memory card. I didn't put the memory card in, so what I'm going to do is cancel this right now. And I need to stick the micro mini card into the adapter and stick it into my computer memory card slot. And I'm doing that now. It's been a while since I've done this. That's why I'm missing some things. Okay, there. I just pressed it in, and then you're going to get some stuff come up, but exit out. And now I'm going to press Next. And there. It found my SDHC card. Okay? And now these are the files that are going to go there. But I want them to go to a particular folder on there. So I need to go to Advanced Options. And now we're going to browse player folders. I need to browse the folders and select the correct folder. Now this is where it's going to be touchy, and I'm not sure about your particular device that you're using, but I'll show you what it is on mine, and it's pretty much the same on other players. Okay, you want to find a place called my_music. That's the file folder that you want to put your book into. None of this other stuff is going to work. And you can't just put it in the card itself. It has to be in that folder right there, my_music. So I just highlight it and then say OK. And now it's showing the player folder is /my_music. And it's doing it. Let's see. OK, I got to do OK. And that'll be it. Okay, and now I'm ready to do Next. All that was to do is to get, let me make sure, yes, there's where each file is going to that particular folder. So I just do Next now, and there it's going. It's transferring it, and it's going from the SD card to that folder. Or it's going from this app. And that's it. And I do a finish. And now we can close this out. And we can go back here to the SD card if we want to see it. There's my music, and there's all the parts there. Now we take the memory card out of the computer and take the SD micro card out of the little adapter, and we can place it into the flip phone.